Listen, you, my dear darling, are discovering your superpowers right now. You might not notice, but some of you do. If you go watch my last YouTube live, you'll see what I'm talking about. I've been experiencing, being shown what levels we're getting to with our spiritual growth and knowledge that we've learned, and the things that we received, the messages, the things that we received up until now, and what we're doing with that knowledge and information, and that initiation process that a lot of us have been experiencing, and where your guides are bringing you to, the level up of where you are working with next with your guides to help others grow in their ascension process, because you are a spirit guide, a worker, an angel, a guide, a counselor, not just here but in the different realms too. So right now, take your time. Your purpose is being revealed to you in a whole new level. You're going to feel it. You're going to experience it. And Spirit says thank you for the work that you put in, because we need you. As I was saying, you might not notice, but you might not understand it completely, but you need to know this. I'm going to tell you something. Some of you are discovering that you have superpowers beyond recognition. Like you might not be able to recognize exactly what those superpowers are, but I can tell you that Spirit wants you to know that you have specific superpowers that are yours that others can never have. So one of the things that you're able to do is jump timelines and dreams, right? And while you do that, you're gonna know this is a confirmation. You're gonna know because you notice that in dreams, like you go here, there, everywhere. So that's already a confirmation. You're like, yo, I be dreaming. Sometimes I'm on a spaceship. Sometimes I'm like in a darker place. Sometimes I'm in a nice place. Sometimes I'm here. Those are initiation processes that your spirit signed up to do, to learn, right? Like I said, go watch my last YouTube live, please, because it explains a lot more. But I'm telling you this for those of you who are like short attention span, like some of us. So I'm telling you this, that Spirit wants you to know, your higher self wants you to know you came here to do like a lot of work. But it's funny because most of you are thinking you got to do a lot of work here, like on this physical plane, but you don't realize spiritually you're doing a lot of work. So right now, you may have been like a busy bee and doing all this shit. And right now, in this very moment, Spirit got you just sitting back, like maybe sleeping a lot, feeling tired, whatever it is. And you don't realize that as you're sleeping, you're doing mad fucking work in the spirit realms. Bro, when I say mad work, I'm talking you're like, woo, I'm seeing 355 on the clock right there. You know how it goes. That's a confirmation. 355, spiritual. 3 is like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, as you could view it that way, right? It's time, space, and consciousness, right? And the 55, the big changes, the massive spiritual changes that you're experiencing, the overwhelmingness of ascension symptoms that you may be experiencing, feeling that in your bones, in your system, that you are growing your superpowers is the only way I could say it. And like in the movies, every time somebody gets superpowers, they deny their superpowers in the beginning, and then once they go full force towards it, now they're doing shit they can't even explain to other people. There's no way you can, Spider-Man could explain to a regular person, well, I jump on buildings and the web comes out of my, or Batman, oh, I come out at night. Like that's, you can't explain it to people that when you're falling asleep or when you're doing your work, you're meditating, you're spiritually connecting, what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, visions and clairvoyancy and clairsentience and claircognizance and all of those shits, right? You can't explain that to people, but you don't need to explain it to nobody, because the more you try to explain it to them, the crazier you sound to yourself. So just keep it to yourself, because your powers are your powers, theirs are theirs, and everybody's going through their own ascension symptoms and their own experiences. But here's the thing, when you realize that you're not in this alone, it's just a different version of you with them, because it's you, right? With them, and everybody's one, right? So at the end of the day, we circularly come back to each other with the universal spider web, right? So, you know, the universal web, the spider web of the universe, right? So as everybody's like the spider web starts like this, and it keeps connecting and connecting and connecting. That's how we work, right? So all the work you're doing, you're essentially growing the collective with it, right? So everything they're doing is working with you. So try to keep yourself in the spider web of health, happiness, joy, love, right? That's the positive. But also understand you're here to do a lot of work, and that work can be overwhelming, and this is why you feel the way you feel, tired, drained, like you're done. Like, I don't give a fuck no more. I'm done. But you're not. You're not. You're just working hard, man. Now, Flo, I haven't been doing shit. Like, I really haven't been doing nothing these past few months. Take a page from the Mayans, okay? There's a time for movement, time for travel, time for sitting still. And right now, when your body says chill, sit still for a little bit, wait, it's for a purpose, for a reason. You are going through an ascension process, an initiation, like the shamans initiate in the village. This is your shaman of the village initiating you into the work progress that you don't even know what you're doing in the spirit worlds, but you know, but you don't want to admit to it, but admit to it already. I'll be denying my powers. Like, I'm in the spirit world helping people move on. I'm counseling family members. Like, it was an accident. He didn't mean to do that. Please forgive him so he can move forward. I'm going into these places where people are stuck consciously in this dark place, and I'm helping them move from there to the light. And I was denying it for so long, and Spirit keeps showing me, and I'm like, okay, I can't deny it anymore. There's things that you're learning and you're growing and you're doing spiritually. Stop denying who the fuck you are and your superpowers. That's what your higher self wants to tell you, right? Yeah. You're fucking powerful, bro. I don't know when you're going to start saying, like, I'm powerful, and that's it. But you got to start soon. Soon, babe. Because we need you. And remember to be a light worker, not a light slave. You're a light worker, not a light slave. Okay? So use your gifts for the highest good. I'm getting a hit in my right ear as I say that. Use your gifts for the highest good. And just remember, don't overwork yourself to the point where you can't fucking move no more. All right? You've done enough for all of these people. Like, you got to take care of you too. As you do the work, as you help others, as you do that, that's great. But who's taking care of you? Only you can do that. Okay? I love you. Just know who the fuck you are, man. Stop denying your gifts, your powers. Stop denying who you are. Stop it. Stop. I had to be shown myself in a dream with angel wings. I was sitting in a council meeting with people because I was denying myself. Like, I'm just a little human here on earth. And Spirit was like, bitch, we're going to show you who you are. And I was in a council meeting with a bunch of people. And I was like, do you not understand that we are angels? And they were all like, okay. You know? And I was like, you don't believe me? And I was like, watch. And I looked up, like, asked my higher councils, can I do it? And they were like, yeah. And I went, and my wings came out. Huge span. One was golden great wings. And I looked at them and I was like, do you believe me now? And they were all like, oh shit. Like, oh my God, you were right. I'm like, I told you, we got to stop denying who we are. Stop. So, yeah, you're an angel. You're a spirit guide. You're a counselor for the dead, a counselor for the living. You are a healer. You're a light worker. You've come here for many wonderful reasons, but stop pressuring yourself. It's not about being successful. It's about just letting the energy flow. Go with the flow of the energy. Literally. I love you. We love you.